Greetings, this is Frosty Thundertrot, and welcome back as I try Krustoo Farms Homesteading Challenge. This is episode 7. So as usual, let's start by checking out the farm. I didn't get all the hay and alfalfa picked up, but it looks like my oats are ready to harvest now. The alfalfa is growing again. Well, it looks like my sorghum might be ready too. Yes, sorghum is also ready to harvest. How are the cows doing? Let's see. I'm almost halfway to the milk requirement, so that's going well. I got 4 pallets of lettuce, and I'm really worried about the honey. The honey seems to be a big problem. If anything's going to make me fail this challenge, it's probably going to be the honey. Let's see what's on sale today. That's a nice baler. I don't have a tractor that can run that baler though. 230 horsepower. I only have 150. Well, I'm going to start by getting the lettuce sold. Go out here and grab my trailer. Make sure it's empty because I'm going to need it to haul grain. Alright, so now I'm going to need to buy a harvester. Not that type of harvester. So I have two options. I have this Bison, 100 horsepower, 12 miles per hour, or I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. Put a cabin on it. Chopper. Oh. Ah, I see the difference. I think I'll go with this one. It's actually about what a little bit higher than what a combine like this would go for used, but this is about what I think it would go for if it was restored. So let's just say this is a restored combine. Well, I don't think I've ever seen this particular model. I see the John Deere and Massey Ferguson equivalent of this on marketplace, usually for anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. So I imagine after a full restore, 17,000 would not be unreasonable. harvest is underway. I've often considered trying to get myself because while I do often sell for $2,000 to $3,000, sometimes you can find them for just scrap metal value. Just backup combines that were parked to be the backup and just left to sit there because they were never really needed, and then dad dies or grandpa dies and the successor is like, well, what the hell do we do with this old piece of junk just sitting in the weeds here? And you can usually pick those up for just a few $100s, just scrap metal value, really. Sometimes you'll get them for free, just haul it away. Since I have a gravel headland, I don't really need to do headlands. Bit of a delayed reaction on getting that pipe to go back in, but getting pretty good yield on these oats, I guess. I'm sure my silo's glad to have a use finally. Something seems kind of wrong with this course plotting here. I suppose I'll have to fix that strip manually. I'll come back when the oats are finished. Okay. This is the last of the oats here. So I'll get these dumped into the silo and see how many I ended up with. And then I'll get started on the sorghum harvest. Looks like we got rain coming in. Hopefully I can get this sorghum harvested before the rain starts. So I have 8,800 liters of oats. I'm going to put the trailer down here at the end of the row so that when I hit the end, I can empty the combine into it. And I still got to pick up the rest of the alfalfa, all the hay, and all the straw now. I'm also going to have to put out some more beehives, because as it's going now, I'm not going to have enough honey to complete the challenge. That's good. It recognized I was harvesting sorghum and reset the head properly. When is the best price for sorghum? Ooh, there's cultivating contract here. That's a big one, but if it starts to rain, I'll go do that. Alright, olive, soybean, sorghum. Best price for sorghum is January. It's not quite the worst price now, but it's close. And by a good margin, 650 compared to 950, that's a 50% price cut. Some items, it might be like the worst price, but the difference between the worst price and the best price is so small, it's not even worth considering. How about straw? Let's see here, that should be down in this area, I would think. Oh, I thought I just saw it. So let's... Not straw pellets, I just want plain straw. Is that up here? It is. Okay. So, price is 61 now. Wow, sorghum's yielding really good. It's yielding higher than the oats did. I thought I'd make it all the way to the end. This field is empty right now, so I'll go ahead and turn around and head. Okay, I'll go ahead and get this harvested, and I'll come back when it's done to show the total. Alright, let's get our last load of sorghum into the silo and see how much sorghum we got. So we have 10,355 sorghum. So the sorghum out yielded the oats. That's probably because I took time to put slurry on the sorghum field. As to where I just went with the oats, said that the nitrogen and pH was okay, but it needs both lime and fertilizer now. Still nothing good here on sale. How long? 9 hours, huh? That's going to be just barely enough time to get this done, but I'm going to go ahead and do this cultivating contract. Just because I really need the money on the farm. This had me working pretty late into the night, but it's necessary. Plus I want to get this cultivator out of here so I can put the combine back in this corner next to the semi. Alright, so it was... So come out of here, take a left, take a right, next left, and all the way to the end. I'll fold this up. And I do have to do this by myself since no workers are allowed till next year when I get married. So I'm going to plant canola, wheat, and barley here next month. All right. Okay, I will be back when this is done. Alright, almost done with cultivating this field. There we go, it's finished. I've been kicked off, so I need to get back to the farm. I have to put some water in the greenhouse because I let it run out, so that means the greenhouse is not producing anything right now. That is not acceptable, so I need to address that. I'm going to go ahead and collect this mission. Yes. $28,173 of much needed funding, I would say. Woohoo. Alright. Tired of making mistakes now. This is why in the real world I do my best to limit myself and my crew to only 12 hours a day so we don't make stupid mistakes like, pull out in front of a dump truck. Scoot over so maybe this car will pass me, or dump truck will pass me. There we go, that one actually went around. Hooray! Here comes another one. These guys are moving slow. Now, by all rights, the tractor should be the roadblock, not everybody else on the road. unfold this carol so I can unhook it. Alright. Now I need to get some water into this greenhouse before I finally get to bed. It's 10:30 at night, so it's kind of like to be out working, but not too terribly late in the grand scheme of things. It's not unusual for some farmers during harvest time or planting time to be out till 2 or 3 in the morning. We got 2 pallets of lettuce already, and I'll probably get 2 more. Who knows how many I might have missed, because I'm not sure when the greenhouse ran out of water. And I'm interrupted again. Okay, back at it. Well, the roosters are doing their job and crowing. Was always taught by cartoons and popular fiction that roosters crow in the morning. In truth, they crow in the morning, in the afternoon, in the middle of the night, pretty much any time they darn well feel like it. And here's the other one interrupting me. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching.